Tyler, mate, we're out at Jamboree. What do you reckon? We've already seen a bit of the action.
We certainly have. It is raining at the moment, so we thought, what better time to film an intro while there's just a bunch of ads playing.
Towards the end of the day, while it's raining, we thought we'd film the start of the video.
Yeah, that's usually how we work.
Yeah, there you go.
We film the intro at the start.
Well, you want to see a little bit of what goes on behind the scenes, a bit of the off-track footage, and whatever else we find to throw in here, then stay tuned and have a bit of a look. And before you do,
jump down below, hit like, subscribe, consider becoming a member, and we'll crack straight into it.
What's up, boys? How you doing?
g'day Colin. You had to come down here and have a chat, mate. You've had a pretty good weekend.
Yeah, look, we brought both the cars out this week, so we were planning on testing on Wednesday, but we didn't get enough numbers, so we tested the cars Thursday, Friday this week. So we brought the Mitsubishi out, the 4-cylinder, and we also brought out the Pro Mod car and the V8. So, but we're not running both the cars today. We're just going to focus on the V8 today. We wanted to trial a few new things on the Mitsubishi in the last couple of days, so we sort of did that. And we had one hit with it this morning, but we had a few issues on the start line. Not really the car's fault, but just a few things went down. But we were going to focus on the Mustang today. So.
And you're happy with how it's running?
Yeah, look, we've had the Mustang for a couple of years. It's just we haven't been out with it and done a lot of laps in it. Obviously, the COVID component stopped a lot of racing. So last time we were in this car was Jamboree August 2019.
Right. So
it's been nearly 2.5 years nearly of not being in the seat of this car. So
I think in 2019 you might have had 3 cars here that one.
Yeah, we did. We had 3 cars, and that kind of bit us in the bum. Nothing, just first time we've ever tried to run 3 cars, but when you got 2 clutch cars, you got to turn around. They're running in high-end brackets, Pro Compact, Factory Extreme, and then Pro Mod. So it was a lot for the team. We got a great team, obviously, and a lot of good people, but we found it was too hard to run the 3 cars, you know. So now we just step back a little bit, and then today we just focus on the 1 car.
And it's definitely family racing as well, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, look, the group of people that we race with, and they're friends of ours, some of them work for me, and we make it a real family event, and that's what Jamboree is all about as well, you know, like, so, you know, Kelly obviously drives the ute for us, and she'll be back out in that again soon. And she's driven the Mustang before, gone fast in that, but she runs the Jamboree, and she does a fantastic job doing that. But also we like to socialise a little bit and get all our families amongst it, all the kids and the people. And so we have a great support network there of a lot of close friends and family, and that's what we make it, you know.
Yeah, I noticed the kids' rides, the whole thing. You can see it's a family event.
Oh, yeah, look, and today I think our radio plugs that we've had from a couple of the radio stations that we ran up with this week, they kind of changed the way we promoted it. We weren't, you know, like, it is, at the end of that, it's drag racing, but Jamboree is like 4 events inside that. So you've got Show and Shine, which is a massive event on its own, which is sponsored with Shannon's, you know, and then you've got the Sound Off competition, which you get huge entries in that. So you've got a Sound Off comp. So you don't just have, and then you've got Babe and Bikini comps and Best Dressed Awards, and then you've got drag racing, and then you've got Trader Alley. So we've got so much going on. So it's hard when you look out in the grandstand and you sort of go, well, but half the people are actually down behind here because there's another show going on apart from drag racing.
Yeah, and it's off track, and if anyone has looked at the live stream or watched some of the video, a lot of the highlights come from on track, but it's all off track.
Yeah, huge amount of off track. Our traders are huge. You know, we get up to 40 odd traders. So, you know, this weekend was our only shame for us is we didn't get the support of our southern competitors and other families and partners and sponsors that couldn't make it up for us. But, you know, we've flown the flag for those guys, and they know we'll be back down in Sydney in March, and we'll be back here again next year in August, you know.
Well, it's a brilliant event. We've got some brilliant cars. I've always loved seeing them. The 4-cylinder, I can't believe what you guys get out of a 4-cylinder. So
yeah. Look, this is easy. The Mustang's easy. It's a lot of work. The crew work hard on it, and there's a lot to get that down. You know, it's a pro stock chassis car. It's not a pro mod chassis car, so we still run a small tyre on that. So, you know, we squeeze a lot out of a little car and a small tired car to run 580s and 250 plus mile an hour, you know. But then the 4-cylinder is a 2 litre as opposed to, you know, you're talking 120 odd cubes versus 570 cuber. So cylinder pressures in that are 3, 4, 5 times higher, you know. So we have huge cylinder pressures in that and big boost. But it's one of my favourites, the car. You know, we've broken world records in that.
Yeah.
It's travelled the world, and it's a beautiful car, you know, and it goes fast.
And they always look good too.
Yeah.
Oh.
We love the looks of our cars, and we present very well, and we make sure the crowds are happy and put on a good show, you know.
Right, well, thanks for having us all out here and putting on a good event.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Alan, had to come and have a chat with you, mate. We've been chatting all weekend, though, haven't we?
Yeah, we have, yes.
Mate, how's the car going?
Good. Great, really. Tested on Thursday.
Yep.
Was good. Hard to get out of the hole the first 2 hits. Third hit, we took a bit of boost out, got down. 7.4 at 169. Got off it early, so good. Ready to go.
Yep.
Come Jambo. First hit, had to pedal it. 8.0. Good.
Yep.
But we did find a CO2 leak. So that passed then, shifted from first to second, which I thought I did. It didn't. Over revved in first, because of the CO2 leak.
Yeah.
Smashed the ring gear, flywheel, boom, starter mode as you've seen.
Yeah.
So we've replaced that now, ready to go.
Mate, quick turnaround, eh?
Quick turnaround, probably took us an hour.
Now, Jamboree, mate, how long have you been coming to Jamboree?
Oh, a long time. I've been racing the car now for probably, not this car, this is my first event in this car. My orange car, 8 years.
Yeah.
8 years. I did race my street car, my R100, took it down the track once and oil everywhere and said I'd never race my street cars again.
And you don't?
And I don't, just race the drag cars now, so yeah, treat them mean, you know?
Yeah, this one can take a bash and turn it around.
It does. It loves it, you know? So it's good.
Usually scares me on the start line, this one too, so it's a bit noisy.
Credit to like all the boys down south, Boost Works, Terry and everyone, like Marcus for giving me the car.
Yep.
Well, not giving it to me, he did rip me off. But no, yeah, it's a fun thing. Me, Jen and the kids, we have fun, you know? And that's part of it, you know? Like, I didn't think I'd ever want to step up to a fast car like this. Terry convinced me, Jen convinced me to get it, so that's where we're at and we're having fun. So.
Mate, and does it still scare you?
It doesn't scare me. It really doesn't. And no, it doesn't. I love it.
Yeah,
I do.
okay.
Yeah, I love it. So.
Mate, that's quick. That's going down there very, very quick.
Yeah, PB. I've done a 7.1 mile an hour, 194 mile an hour. So yeah, it's going, but it does feel safe in the car when it goes. Yeah. Sydney was a bit wild. But we did change things in Sydney because we didn't have the tyres. That's why it was a bit silly in Sydney. So now, ready to go, it's good to go.
All right, and you've always been into Mazdas, mate, or what?
Always. I love my Mazdas.
Yeah.
Yeah, just, that's it. I'll
never... Couple at home?
I've got a few at home. We love our Mazdas. But yeah, no, we love them.
Mate, well, you've just done all the work. I'm a bit scared about the bit of lightning and thunder that we're hearing around us. So they're out there feverishly drying.
That's why we towed back. So fingers crossed it goes again and we get to go out. I think I got it this weekend.
Mate, we'd love to see it out there. Now, tell me, what was your first car?
My first car was a Datsun 1200 Ute.
Yeah.
Then I went from that to a Turbo Gemini, which is a bit silly. My brother had an RX4 for his first car. So that got me into them, my older brother, but we always had friends that had RX3s, things like that. So from his RX4, my next car after the Turbo Gemini was rotaries, and I've always had them. Yeah. Always had them. So, we love them.
You've done a few Apex Seals in your time.
I have, yeah, we have.
That's rotor life, isn't it?
But again, my street cars, I baby them.
Yeah.
So, touch wood, I never have to change an Apex Seal on one of them again.
Yeah,
we drive them, we love them, we take care of them. This thing, put as many in as I want to. Yeah. So, yeah, it's good. Mate, it's good. But a good team, fantastic team, good people around us now. So that's where it's at with these cars. You need the right people around, people that care. And that's it, pretty much.
Always good seeing you out here having fun.
Yeah, so. It is, that's it. And that's what it should be. It should be fun.
Mate, good stuff. And have a great rest of your weekend with the family. And mate, good luck.
Thanks to Jen and the kids as well. They helped me out a lot. So
even helping us with the camera.
Yeah,
thanks,
with the camera. She's a good thing.
Vibrant Pro Turbo. Whoa, Platey, hold on to it, mate. Boy, oh boy. They're all bringing their horsepower today. Whoa, hold on to that little squirrel, will ya? Is that called the squirrel grip?
Shits. Next pair out. Who we got? Terry?
We got What Up G. Of course, Alan Dodd and Ben Graham. Oh, Benez, look at the centre line.
He's way over in the centre line.
Whoa, he's actually crossed it. Oh, just maybe tap. Give it a tap anyway. Matt can put another 6 on the board.
Whoa. And he's getting out of the car. So
let's hope, Matt.
Put your hands together there for Matthew Earl. That's, we don't like seeing those sort of things
not
here.
At all. For 60 foot, now it's got to be 4-tonne a car. Off it goes. 166 in the 60 foot. That's cool. Check out the Audi though. Gotta love this Euro grudge. Half track he's gone, but that poor 696 to half track. 1080. What? 1080, 128 mile an hour. That's our quickest electric pass in Willowbank history, I think. Your fabricators can't do without anymore. They are a good thing. They help in so many ways. Guy King, barrel power. Look at that little wheel stand. It's a little wheel stand, but I like little wheel stands like that. I like 600 foot of wheel stand. 770. Oh, go little boy. Go little squirrel. Yeah, nice little clutch there at half track. I don't blame him. Like, geez, bang, pro compact. Oh, Dodgy looking for a gear, didn't get it. Oh, big spin there, but I think the gearbox neutralised itself. There we go. It's going to be a good one for him. 667, 225 mile an hour. Trying to get power out of it. Brings that power in now. Listen to him go. Locks the converter up and it runs through. 620, 248 mile an hour. He went 200.
Yeah, so Andy, how have you found the Jamboree weekend, mate? Has it been pretty tiring? Was it, big night last night as well? And, mate, what about the rest of the day? What are you going to do for the afternoon, mate? Look, okay, not much to say. Bit camera shy, but, enjoy your day, mate. Enjoy your day.
So, guys, that brings us to the end of Jamboree. What an awesome event that was. It's a shame it got rained out in the end. What's up, Overtakers? Here we are, back for another week, another episode.
Hey, am I loud, Tyler? You complained I was a bit loud earlier.
I turned you down.
Oh.
All right, I preempted you.
Episode 99, bring it on.
It's episode 131, actually.
Oh, yeah, okay. Was it episode 99?
That's the one that James wants. He wants a rerun of episode 99.
I don't have any comments. I've got nothing. I can't see anything at the moment. I've got to try and
Well, JRM Rob, g'day, how you going? James Bayless, I'll do some shout-outs while you get through working out how the comments work again. Bad Q Garage, Adam Geary, Chris Young, g'day, Mad Cow Mark, Nan, Terry Hankins, Gary Smith, Johnny Skidpig, Mad Cow Mark, Stein, g'day, Southey, Dingus, keep scrolling up, Jason Tompkins, Paige, Roy, Oi boys, Chris Young, Scotty Sherrington, how you going?
I've got like a massive delay here. I can't see anything. Like 52 comments of the same thing. I don't know. Everything's a bit of a blur up there. But I've got some comments on the screen. I don't have much else. But we are here. Sorry, guys. It's been a big afternoon. I thought I needed a drink after work, and I may have had a couple. So, but we are here for another show. And I'm sure everyone will get a laugh out of me tonight. What do you reckon, Tyler?
No, probably get a laugh out of me. Trying to keep you in check.
Keep me under control.
Brad, how you going? G'day, Gary. Gary Sparkplug in the house.
Can you keep me under control from so far away?
Yeah, I'll just mute you.
Thanks, mate. Yeah.
If I struggle to talk over you, I'll just mute you. I don't have that option when we're together. I mean, I do, but it's not as easy.
You could have a Thursday night as well because you're at home, Tyler.
Yeah, I could.
You don't have to drive.
No.
You could, but you're probably not.
No, probably not going to. Mark Biffin, g'day. Matty Crick, how you going?
Hey, g'day, mate. Matty Crick. Thanks for all the messages in the last week. I guess well, you talk a little bit about Tuesday night, Tyler. That's we had no video.
Yes. Yeah, well, actually, that's a good preface because, oops, I accidentally clicked the members video. Who's the one who's been drinking? I was trying to show the PowerPoint because I actually did put in some photos of the floodwater that was near your place.
Okay, cool.
This is on the Mount Lindsay Highway, I think it is.
If it was
with the Coles server.
Yeah, that's the Mount Lindsay Highway. So that's the high bridge out of Jimboomba that they built, based around the fact that the low bridge goes underwater. So they built a high bridge so that we could still get access in and out of Jimboomba.
Yeah.
That went underwater. So not only did that go underwater, but also the McLean Bridge. So that bridge, the next bridge, all went underwater. That was all, yeah. Dave looks like he's in the dark, someone said. Do I look like I'm in the dark?
A little bit.
Oh, damn, you're going to make me change camera settings?
Good luck. Don't you have a light over there? You could probably just turn your light on, that extra little spotlight one.
But I'm going to try and change the camera settings. Let's see how I go with this. All right? This will give everyone a laugh.
So, James, this is the only wet part of my day is my glass. Nice. Hope he's unplugged it. Stein says, how's the weather in Australia now? Has it calmed down a bit? We've actually got massive weather warnings again for this weekend for massive storms coming through, and places are still being flooded with the water as it comes through. So, lots of places have gone underwater, unfortunately. I was lucky where we are. We live on a hill, and the entrances to our area weren't flooded at all. They have been in the once before, but I think that was like improper drainage setup or something. They fixed that. It doesn't flood anymore.
Any improvement?
There's no camera at all now. Did you plug it back in?
It's like I have.
Yeah, there's no camera at all now.
Okay, hang on.
Honda mine's about to go over. Just got back looking at it. Raining in Bundy. We had some rain today, but it was in the morning, I think, from memory. It's meant to rain again tonight and then tomorrow. That looks a lot better.
Yeah?
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
That's good. We'll go with that.
Yep. Scotty S says we're cut off from just about everywhere useful out here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Down south, copping it all now. I missed half that conversation.
Well, we've got another storm coming. I don't know if you have seen that.
No, I've been on the phone for the last couple of hours.
And there's big warnings for the one, actually. We'll see if the news site wants to load for me.
Is it going to smash me here?
Yeah, southeast Queensland.
It's going to smash us before it'll get to you, right?
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've dealt with some flooding. The issues that have gone on out here for me is we had no actual flooding here where I live on a hill. House is fine. There is some issues with the runoff. So the runoff backs into the back of the house. Am I coming through loud enough there, Tyler?
Yeah, you're coming through fine.
Sound really quiet in my own ears.
Well, is your headphones turned down?
Looks like it's on halfway.
Just turn it up until you sound loud enough to yourself.
Okay.
Because the volume's fine on my end.
Thanks for the tip. Is it all right for everybody else?
You got the same volume as me.
Okay. I'll go with that.
Jason Tompkins says even Dave's camera is pissed.
Oh, sorry guys. This is it. Totally episode 99 all over again. Anyway, we had a lot of water, but the water just runs into the back of the house. The house is like a bit of a dam. You can't get around the house quick enough. But we live on a hill, so we're not going to flood here, so to speak, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the water's got to get from the back of the house to the front of the house, go down the hill,
and it tries to go through the house.
It tries to go through the house, so we've got an extra couple of pumps and whatnot. So we were completely cut off from everywhere else out here. So on Sunday, they pretty much said the bridge is going to go over. I rang Sally at work and said, Sally, you better get home because you're not going to get home soon. She came home from work. It was probably about 4 hours later that the bridge went under. But And saying that she was on her way home. I had lots of water was rising to the print shop, Right Lane Print Media door. And it was about to go in there.
I'll try and see if I can get the video up.
That video was like way early in the morning. That was like I when it was all happening, I wasn't shooting videos. So
yeah.
The
At least it'll give people an idea of what it looks like.
Yeah, that was way before the major issues. Like that was still when I'm like all still calm and like, hey, let's shoot a Facebook video. A few hours later than that, it was a bit more panic stations. Sally's on her way home. I rang her and said, look, are you coming past Bunnings? They've got like a firefighter's pump and all this sort of stuff there. And I spoke to her about that, but she was already past Bunnings, and for her to go back was going to take time, and the bridge is going to close, right? So at this point, the bridge is going to shut. It's like, all right,
definitely.
You're already past there. Don't go back. Sorry, is there a video going on or something?
He's about to. There we go.
It was way early in the morning, so that was still major issues.
Gives everyone an idea of what was happening.
Yeah. So and where the water's going up to in towards the back of the door. Sally was already past Bunnings, the hardware to get the pump. Luckily locally, there's a Mitre 10 hardware that had. She said, "I'll go there," and I said, "Because don't turn around because you'll get stuck on the other side of the bridge and then screwed." So I said, "Keep coming, go to the Mitre 10, see what they got." She got there. They said, "We're pretty much sold out of pumps at this point." They had something there. They said, "Sorry, this is cheapest we got." It was $250. It wasn't too bad actually. We got a submersible pump. Luckily we had power because otherwise it wouldn't work because it's not a petrol pump power. And then we threw that in there. We got 2 pumps running at this point to pull that water out that Tyler's probably shown you. 2 pumps running plus dug a heap of ditches that kept the water 1 inch below the door. We've sealed that door of the print shop with vinyl, sticker vinyl. In the end, we used sticker vinyl to seal that door. It now has a level of about a foot up that door with sticker vinyl. But the water stayed out. We kept the water out. We kept it around the house, and we're all safe.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a picture you sent me after you'd set the pump up on the stream now for everyone.
I can't see that, and I have no idea, and I won't try and change anything because I'll stuff everything up. But yeah, we're very lucky. There's a lot of people around Brisbane, the Gold Coast, the Lismore, Willenbar, or North New South Wales that are in strife.
Yes.
Yeah. So we didn't want that water to go in the print shop. We've got hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of equipment in that print shop.
This is Brad's video on the screen now. This is the video that Brad sent me. Of him driving out of his place.
Now that's out near Willowbank Raceway.
Yes, so this was before Kenda on Friday, I think.
That was where Brad sent. I think Brad sent, I don't think Kenda's on.
Yes. And then not long after Brad sent that, they pulled the pin for the weekend because of the wet weather, which was the right decision. There was no way they would have raced on that Saturday.
Kenda always says they want to do everything bigger and better. I blame Scotty Harker. If you're watching tonight, I'll totally blame you because Kenda does do everything bigger and better every time we go to Kenda. Mm-hmm. And obviously they've also decided to do bigger and better for the rain. Because remember last time at Kenda, we had the storm roll through. We were down at Steve Carkeet's camp, and I think, Tyler, you were holding the gazebo.
Yep.
From away.
We got drenched.
We did get drenched, and I think we were just about to get some air fryer roast pork
Yes, that ended up on the floor.
It ended up in the floor in the bin. Yeah, it's crazy, crazy weather. So, yeah, massive floods, and then this morning we got through all the floods. We got through okay. This morning we copped another big storm, and everything is so wet. I spent the last couple of days. I've had no internet, so we're lucky to be able to bring a show tonight, Tyler. Right?
Yes, yeah. Well, I was this morning. I was like, oh, I hope he's got internet back. Otherwise, I'll be doing the show solo tonight.
Yeah. So last night the internet came back out here. We've had no mobile phone service, no SMS, no internet for days, and then the reason that's being is because we've been underwater out here where I am. We're completely cut off. All the bridges are underwater. Everything's underwater. You can't get out of town. Sally couldn't go to work. Yeah, we're stuck at home, and you'd think, yeah, our thought was, oh, we'll catch up on some stuff for the print shop, but then the internet went out. All our stuff for the print shop runs off Dropbox, and
Yeah.
we needed internet. We couldn't do that. We couldn't do anything. We were just stuck, and I don't have a decent shed to work on the cars. I did some stuff on the Prado. And the last couple of days, guys, I didn't shoot a video of that because I didn't think he'd be that interested, and it was usually me just swearing a lot at the car because I was working out in the sun, the heat, no shed. Wasn't the best spot to be doing everything on, but sorted that issue. We've just had nothing. There's been no internet. We were screwed. There was nothing. I didn't. Tyler, you posted the post up about the no video this week. I couldn't access it.
Yes. No, you couldn't. I was trying to get your approval on it as well, just to make sure I worded everything all right. I had to go with it.
I had no SMS. I had no phone. I had no email, no internet, no nothing.
You've been driving to Bow Desert to get messages to me.
I had to drive 45 minutes to be able to go ring Tyler and say, Tyler, can you look up what's going on with Telstra, and can we, what's the ETA on service? And he'd say, there's no ETA. And I'd blame him for that. Pretty much how it went, right?
Pretty much, yeah. I've got some photos here that you can't see it once again. But there's some photos that Yahtzee sent in the Discord. It's Pete's HQ. We've had both of them on the show before.
This is some of the stuff that we're seeing, right? Massive. It's just so much stuff going on. But yeah, we drive 45 minutes in to be able to send you a phone call or a text message to find out we couldn't get service. And that's been our last few days. So you get some days off work because I couldn't work because I work from home, but I couldn't get on the internet. Sally couldn't work because she couldn't get out of town. She also couldn't do the print shop because she couldn't get online to get the files out of Dropbox. So we were stuck with very little, but yet we couldn't do anything. We was pretty much screwed. I think it's probably the point.
Yeah.
We couldn't even watch Netflix because you can't even watch a movie because we had nothing.
You just said you had the news, and that was it. That was all you had.
It was it. Free-to-air news. The reason being is because all the bridges, everything was out. The roads were cut off. The tower that provides the internet for the whole area that we are in, NBN, mobile internet, everything, was underwater, and they cut the power to the tower and that whole area of the industrial estate where the big mobile phone tower is. They cut all the power to this area. I don't know if I've told you this, Tyler, but what happened? But they cut the power. It's still out. Still out in that area because there's issues with the whole industrial area at Jimboomba, and that's where the tower is. No power there. The battery only lasts for so long. and then the battery goes flat, there's no mobile phone tower.
Yeah.
There's no NBN, no mobile data, no nothing. Everything goes out. Now, normally they would just run in and drop a generator into the tower and power it back up, and yeah, there you go. You're all good. But all the roads were shut.
Yeah.
There was no way in, no way out. They couldn't get a generator to the tower.
Oh, there you go.
So that was the problem. So the roads opened up yesterday afternoon late, and or 5:30 or something, it opened up, and within 15 minutes after the roads had opened, they'd popped a generator in there, and bang, we had internet.
There you go. Gary says, when are they rescheduling Kenda? That one, they're not. I think if you had an entry or a spectator ticket, potentially it was getting rolled over or something, or you were getting a refund. But the next one is April 21st to 23rd.
That's correct. Yeah, there you go. There's a lot happening, but yeah, Kenda brings it bigger and better than ever before with the biggest rainstorm that's ever been produced on a Kenda weekend.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I think it was like 1,000-year record or something, I heard.
Yeah, they're talking 1 in 1,000 years, 1 in 5,000 years. I've heard on other media outlets.
I think one of the guys at work was saying his son's 7 years old and he's lived through 3 once-in-a-lifetime events.
Already. Pretty crazy stuff. Pretty crazy stuff. So, yeah, no, it's just insane. The amount of rain that we've had, I don't know. You could never predict it. We had over 700 millimeters recorded in how many inches is that, Tyler? 700 millimeters was well over that recorded in 4 days of rain.
27 inches.
That was 27 inches. That was here at my house, and then in that 3 times my rain gauge overflowed, and I couldn't keep up with it. So there, from what I hear, not too far from here, Cedar Creek Road received over 1,100 millimeters. So we're somewhere over a meter of rain, or more than 3 foot, 3.5 foot of rain.
Yeah.
That's just unheard of. Unheard of. It's crazy.
So we got 790 mils of rain in the week up to 28 February. In comparison to that, London records 690 millimeters in an average year.
There you go. So it's Chris there. Chris, I can see Chris is there with us. So
the highest total rainfall was since 9 a.m. Thursday. And this was on the 27th, which was the Sunday. So 4 days. 1,416 mils at Mount Glorious, 56 inches.
It's insane, right?
Yeah.
It's just, it's insane. Mount Glorious was, I think, the worst hit. So it was, and then more rain today. We've got more today.
Yeah. And then there's meant to be more tonight and over the weekend.
We may hear it before the show's over.
Yes, possibly.
And then fingers crossed the pump starts up. Otherwise, I've got to run out and try not to fall into all the flood water during the show, which is probably going to happen if this. Yeah, I'm not in a state to be able to try and control that tonight. What do we got in the comments, Tyler? What do we got?
Mark Biffin says Bracken Ridge, 1,045 mils, 80% of our yearly rainfall in 4 days.
Insane.
Gary Smith says there's always a few inches here every night.
That's what she said.
Chris Young says London gets more misty crap rain. Mum, no, where's your note?
Where's your note?
Yeah, she said she's late. So where's the note? Need a late note?
Okay. Sorry, I thought you were saying that was someone. Where's your note? Oh, that's a new person. Never heard of them before.
You like your Galaxy, your Samsung Note phone? Where's your Note? What was that coming? James Bayless is glad you bought yourself a Skyline now, Tyler. Yep. I think we did talk about that over the weekend. You said something about, oh, we'll take the Gets out for a spin. And I said, no, I'll bring the Skyline out. I've just installed the new outboard on it.
Well, there's actually tonight, Tyler, there is a whole night dedicated to
R30 chassis at Archfield.
Yeah, that's right. Our chassis at Archfield.
I'm actually finding the photo that Trev sent me this afternoon.
Did he send that to you?
Yeah.
He'll be down there. I know Trevor will be down there. He'll join us later.
There we go. This was on the Archfield page.
It was a pretty good photo. Now, there was something about the date as well, 3rd of the 3rd.
There we go. There's the other photo as well.
Is it the 3rd of the 3rd?
Yes, it is the 3rd of the 3rd today.
Yeah, so something, it was the R30. It was definitely
R33
33
day.
33.
Archfield says, who has their R chassis loaded up ready for a night of drifting at Archie tonight? 50% off entry for Skylines tonight due to the coinciding date of the 3rd of the 3rd, aka 33 day. Yes, just $40 to drift your Skyline.
I did message Trev back to say, Archie's too tight for Tyler and he doesn't have the balls to be able to take the R33 around there because he's too scared of wall tapping it.
Yep.
And I don't blame you. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't do it either. It is too nice of a car to be drifting around Archie.
Well, too nice of a car to be learning to drift in is probably the way to put it. If I was a good drifter already and not someone who's never done it before, then maybe it would be, the go, but...
Yep, definitely a good point. Roy says more inches is always good. He loves a few more inches. Good on you, Roy. Sally is here.
Yep.
She did come wave to me before.
James says, sounds as bad as a May the 4th be with you. Shane says, practice on the street.
Oh, good on you, Shane. Good on you, mate. Catch up.
James says they should have a skiing event too.
That should work well.
All right.
Guys there. Tyler, now, I did preempt you tonight and say, like at about 50 seconds to go before the show started, and said, come, mate, we really should have some car news.
Yeah.
Because you were at the point of saying, look, we just catch up with everybody and we have a chat and we chat to the comments. And honestly, that you thought that you said that's better than just doing car news and
talking about stuff like the 10 new cars that no one's interested in.
You don't think anybody's interested in electric cars and Hyundais? We've built the entire Thursday night show behind Hyundais and electric cars.
I don't think that's what they come for. I think they come for the banter.
So you've said, screw Hyundais and electric cars. We're here for banter and no more news story.
Yeah. We'll talk some interesting news if there's some stuff around.
I've said, Tyler, I'll watch Unicorn Circuit and they talk some news. They have some segments. We need some news. And you said you would find some news.
I did. We got some news.
And you've sent me some news.
Yep.
And episode 99, I'm too past to be able to open that news. So you're going to test me on this news.
Yep.
Is that how it's going to go?
Yeah, yep. So there's some peak hour traffic stretching 17 kilometres at the West Gate Tunnel Works run overtime. Now, do you know where the West Gate Tunnel is?
Well, I would say that's in Melbourne.
Yes.
In Victoria.
Yeah, there you are. We're on to a good start. Inbound traffic to the city of Melbourne hit a standstill on Thursday morning as the Westgate Freeway works went overtime, forcing cars to merge into a single lane over the Westgate Bridge. Motorists face queues stretching back as far as Hoppers Crossing due to the funnelling at Williamston Road. This had flow-on effects for Melbourne's West, where irate drivers faced wait times of up to 2 hours to cross the Westgate Bridge into the city. The cause for the delays are being attributed to the tunnel works, which ran overtime into Thursday morning. This has come at a particularly frustrating time as Melburnians return to work after the work-from-home recommendation was repealed.
I feel bad now because I actually have in my day job staff that work in that area, and they work on the road and they work through Helpless Crossing, and they didn't mention this, Tyler. They did not at all. So, and I probably said, "How many jobs did you get done today?" And they not once mentioned the issues in the Westgate.
There you go.
Was it Westgate? Am I still right
this
with
was
it?
on Thursday. Thursday today,
Yeah.
I guess. Today
Sorry,
is Thursday.
Joe. Sorry, Joe. I hope you went well in the Westgate.
John Lee, how you going? G'day. James says, "Oh yes, that was a right royal mess this morning."
Ah, there you go.
Adam Geary's built another shed.
Oh, really? I haven't built my first shed yet.
There'll be a special TV show at the Toowoomba Car Meet this Sunday, Arvo, says Johnny. There you go.
Tell us more. I feel like I need to know more about that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have much else to on your first news story, Tyler.
Well, do you? Well, I'm going to quiz you if you were listening. Do you remember how far the traffic stretched when I mentioned that?
3 car lengths?
17 kilometres.
Oh, yeah, it was close. I was close.
3 car lengths. How big are the cars?
They were fucking big cars.
Like, what are they, like 5.7 kilometres each?
The big limos. Oh, good work, Tyler. I will give you that. Quizzing me on the news. That was I am sure everyone just laughed now because that was pretty clever.
All right. Well, I mean,
no idea.
We talked about a few weeks ago now, probably a little bit longer than that maybe. But do you have the need for speed? Here's how you can drive fast around Mount Panorama, Bathurst. We talked about how someone got booked there. But do you own a fast car and do you want to test your skills around Mount Panorama? Do you?
Yeah.
Do you want to give it a go? You got a Gemini now. You could go and have a race.
Yeah.
Motor racing legends John Bowe and Glenn Seaton will lead a group of performance car owners in a rare opportunity to lap Australia's most famous motor racing circuit at speed in the lead up to this year's Bathurst 6 Hour in April.
What if I pass them? I know they're leading it, but
I don't know. I'll find out if there's a clause in the story about that. The drivers, joined by former production car racers Tim Leahy and Chris Reeves, combined have more than 100 Bathurst race starts between them. They'll lead a group of ordinary car owners for 2 half-hour sessions around the daunting mountain circuit for a price. Mount Panorama is a public road for most of the year when it's not being used as a racetrack, so opportunities for mere mortals to cut some laps are few and far between.
See Matty Creek.
The only limits is only one passenger allowed, no passing, speeds capped at 160 kilometres an hour. Occupants must wear a helmet and protective clothing. And the program, which costs $5,250, coincidentally is the same price as a Ford Falcon GTHO Phase 3 when new in 1971. But I'm not sure. It doesn't say. I'm assuming just maybe longs, I'm guessing.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
It's run by...
I've been wearing protective clothing that's been protecting me from the onslaught of women for years.
It's run by Unique Motoring Events.
Tyler doesn't know how to type comment.
Just going to ignore
Everyone
it.
Else.
Just
Everyone else.
It requires a $2,500 deposit.
Jeez.
And yeah, apparently it costs $5,650. Which
What? That's
$5,250. Sorry.
That's a big day at the track.
Yep. You get 2 half-an-hour sessions for that.
It sounds good, but shit.
Yeah.
I don't have much else other than that, Tyler. It sounds good, but holy shit.
So were you going to race at it until you heard the cost?
I was keen. I was pretty keen. Definitely.
Gary
Scared
Smith
now.
says there is going to be carnage. James says, I don't think Tyler will get out of second, whilst the HJ will be stuck in pits while the auto bleeds all over the floor.
Yeah, I just need to pick that damn thing up and go fix it. You know it. Brad's all over it. Board shorts and double plug.
Adam says, only 160 top speed.
John says, I'm in a great mood tonight. It may have involved half a bottle of rum for the show that I've drank.
Rob says, I hit 160 down.
Not any of that because he wasn't here.
Rob says, I hit 160 down Conrod while on a parade lap on the Saturday before the 12-hour event a number of years ago.
Oh, really? What did the XW hit, Tyler? He got booked?
I think that was actually in that story. Give me a second.
He got smashed doing the lap of Bathurst.
It doesn't say how much he got done for. Maybe it will if I click on this one.
See you, Steve.
He got done at 125 kilometers an hour.
Steve's got to leave. Stein's got to leave. Sorry, guys. Has to leave. Emergency at work. Has to go to the office.
And his fines were in excess of $7,000.
Holy crap. That's amazing.
But he was unlicensed, unregistered, over the speed limit.
Was he unlicensed as well?
I think so. From memory. I'd have to look at the story again.
That's pretty crazy.
No registration plate.
Back in a sec.
And he was a suspended driver, yet, because he'd been done drink driving 2 weeks prior.
Yes. Silly idiot. Got a bit of a rainy leak here. I'll be back in a sec.
See you, Stein. Have a good day. I didn't actually see that in the news. I also did only get the news like 40 seconds before I hit go on the show tonight. So I didn't even know that happened. So I'll Google that right now. Let's have a look. News. Go. Oh, can't look at that news story. You got to pay for it. Give me a second. Just a little change, just a little. I'll talk this one while Dave's away. We'll bring up the picture from Speed Cafe. Now, former supercars ace Scott McLaughlin made his first real mark on the IndyCar world by clinching his maiden victory from the pole for Team Penske in the opening round of the season at St. Petersburg.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
I totally missed that.
So did I. And I also didn't even see it pop up in the news 40 seconds before the show when I was looking for it.
Did we just find this out from the comments, Tom?
Yes, we did. Chris Young pointed it out, Johnny as well. He won the Indy first go of St. Petersburg.
Shit, that's impressive.
He is a really, really good driver, so definitely no real surprises there in terms of skill. Skill-wise, he was a very massive contender in the supercars game over here.
No, that's definitely impressive. And in terms of skill, I'm I'm thinking, where's your skill at finding news stories, Tyler? uh, I just saw the comment from Shane Salmon and a little drunk. I don't know if that's referring to me.
I'm assuming so.
I'm on top chat, so who knows? I can change that.
All right.
I'm gonna
click over to the next. Shane's just thought you blokes were into cars and stuff. Something like that.
If I squint one eye, I can probably fix this. There we go. Live chat. Doesn't help me. I can't read it.
And yes, James, yes, he did. He did do a shoey to celebrate.
Did he, Scotty?
Yep.
Oh, well done.
So, well, I'm going to switch over to this news story. If you want to get out and
Hang
drive.
on. There's a message. Sorry, Tom.
Yeah.
A message from Adam Geary. Here's a trip. My cousin and her partner won a D-Max. Oh, it's just gone off my screen.
Won a D-Max 4x4 in South Australia.
What is it with your family and winning cars, Adam? Hey?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Hey? Won a Maloo and then, win a D-Max in the family. There's something in the blood over there, the old winner's circle. Well done. Well done.
But I'm going to talk this news story because it's the time to get out and drive if you want to go through some of the toll roads.
That's probably not the time for me to get out and drive.
Well, if you want to hit the toll roads, it is.
I'll hit something.
Because the road toll charges have been waived in Brisbane.
Oh yeah, okay. I heard today that the government come under fire because the road tolls hadn't been waived on Sunday.
There you go. That's probably why they've done it now. But they've waived the road tolls in an effort to move drivers onto safer roads. They want to move on to safer travel routes, and the Clem 7, Legacy Way, Go Between Bridge, and Airpoint Link have all been temporarily opened up to all drivers without charge.
Yep.
Shane says Wade Ryan versus Dennis Hogan about to start. I'll go Hogan in the upset.
Was that the MMA?
Not sure.
What am I missing? More stuff tonight. Hang on, there's car stories too, says James. Yes, there's Test Dave's drunkenness on car stories.
No, that's it. That's all the car stories I had.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I didn't have much time.
Oh, I've gotten through it.
Yeah.
I've done pretty well.
You think quickly though, quiz. Can you tell me which roads are toll free?
Brisbane roads.
I guess on a technicality.
I would imagine the Logan toll road.
No.
And
it doesn't say the Logan toll road.
And the Brisbane fucking other one that goes over the bridge.
The Go Between Bridge.
Is that the technical term for it? The Brisbane fucking other one. I'm pretty sure if you Google that and say, "Hey, I need to travel on the Brisbane fucking other one," that's the one. You're searching that. I heard you typing, Tyler.
Yeah.
Are you typing that in? What are you getting? What are you getting if you type in the Brisbane fucking other one?
It says save the Go Between Bridge. Or save the Victoria Bridge, because they don't want to use the Go Between Bridge, sorry.
I right then? Does that work?
Save Brisbane residents historical use of the Victoria Bridge. Brisbane's go-between bridge has one of the most expensive tolls in the world. It does come up, technically. You are
the Brisbane
correct.
fucking up one. Yeah, so what else is
Brad says, didn't feel like a good idea yesterday, though. I spent 1 full hour in the Legacy Way tunnel yesterday morning. Almost thought I had become a miner.
What's the rest of your quiz here, Tyler? Let's keep going with this quiz.
Which IndyCar driver won a race recently for their first time?
Scott McLaughlin. I'm not that drunk. I'm still standing, like I've fallen on the floor here. I can remember that part.
What did he say? Why when he was doing a show, he said, "Why is there no what?"
Toe jam?
No, he said, "Why is there no beer?"
Oh. It was close.
So Gypsy says the Brisbane fucking other one. I'm using that forever now.
Which way are you going? The Brisbane fucking other one, brother. What else have you got there, Tyler? What else can you try and quiz me on? This is going pretty well. I think everyone just cracked up at the last one. Surely everyone just spat their drink on toe jam.
I'm just going to give you some quiz questions.
So this is like when we quiz Alex and Steve on Australian slang.
Yeah.
You can just quiz me on
questions.
Dave's drunk, and I'll just.
What was the original color for all Ferrari models?
Red.
Yes.
That's actually pretty easy.
Which iconic car manufacturer also made airplane engines?
Hyundai.
No, Rolls-Royce. You didn't see that one coming. Which is funny because you would see a Rolls-Royce coming because it's a massive bloody car.
The Phantom.
Yeah. Who was a driver for Alfa Romeo before founding his own company?
Doc Brown.
No, it was Enzo Ferrari.
Close again.
Mary.
You know who Doc Brown is?
Yes, from Back to the Future. I was trying to think of a quip to come back at you with there, but I couldn't think of anything fast enough.
We weren't doing 88 mile an hour.
No. Maybe Enzo Ferrari was in Alfa Romeo. Which sports car features in the Back to the Future trilogy?
Like the DeLorean.
Thank you. I'm glad you got it.
I had to think, which was very difficult at this time.
Give me a second.
I've watched the DeLorean story a few times. Have you checked out the DeLorean story on Netflix yet?
I have actually, yes.
It's actually quite interesting.
So, how can I frame this question?
Well, I would say a nice square frame with a rounded corner.
What color? What color in running on empty? What color does Mike say his car is?
What color? It says it's green. Green is nice.
Yep.
Is that what you're after?
Yes. Yep.
Probably don't think you're going to get me on running on empty.
I was seeing because it would have been funny if it did get you on a running on empty question. Japanese car company Toyota was originally established as a textiles manufacturer. True or false?
I'll go with true.
Yes, you'd be correct. They were, in fact, a textiles manufacturer. I didn't know that either until I read that question.
I had a 50-50 chance on that question. It was pretty good odds for Truck Dave.
Yep.
Scotty Sherrington is right. A DeLorean, I just saw that comment float by. A DeLorean won't do 88 miles per hour.
Yep.
And they actually had to change the speedo in a DeLorean for the movie to show 88 miles per hour. Because they don't do it. Did you know that?
I did.
You know that, Tom?
Yes, I did.
Sober Tyler knew that.
What kinds of feathers are used to clean Jaguar cars before they are painted?
Kinds of feathers?
Yeah.
I didn't know they cleaned Jaguar cars before they're painted with feathers.
Well, they didn't paint them with feathers. They cleaned them with feathers.
They cleaned them with feathers?
What kind of feathers? That's what I'm asking you.
Goose? They used a goose feather.
No, they actually use emu feathers.
Really?
Yep, they are used to prevent the car from attracting dust.
Fucking emu feather duster. I was covered in dust.
Do you know how many rings are in the Audi logo?
5?
4. 4 rings. I was expecting the answer to be all of them.
It was a pretty quick guess. Come on,
It was.
I didn't take.
You were quick on your feet. You were quick on your feet. I'll give you that.
Wrong, but quick.
Yep.
Have you got any Netherlands slang for me or something, Tyler?
Give me a moment.
Although we don't have Alex here tonight, and Steve's already left. Brad, I definitely didn't watch Running on Empty while sitting in traffic on the Bruce Highway today.
There isn't really any slang much like what we have.
There's just nothing quite right.
No.
Maybe what else can we test on?
I'll test you on Aussie slang.
Oh, I think I'm pretty good on that. We'll find out.
Yes.
Is what you should have said.
Yep. Yeah, we will find out. What's a Jesus bar?
Jesus bar's the handle you grab on the car on the top.
Yeah.
You know, that's a Jesus bar above the window, about there. Is that right?
Yep. Yep.
Also used for hanging your suit jacket on. You got one of those? Heading to the wedding.
Now, do you know what after darks are?
What's that? After darks?
After darks. Do you know what an after dark is? No.
No, I don't.
It's slang for sharks.
Is it?
I don't know. Apparently.
Dead horse, tomato sauce. Yeah, I guess okay. After dark shark. Okay, I'll give you that. I've never heard that before.
What's an ankle biter?
Kids.
Yeah.
Young kids, yeah.
An argy-bargy?
A bit of argy-bargies, a bit of, bit of biffo, bit of argy-bargy. Got a bit out of control. Oh.
As popular as a rattlesnake in a lucky dip.
I've not heard that used before. I don't know how popular is a rattlesnake in a lucky dip. I would think that's not a very popular thing because I'd like to get a Matchbox car or something out of the lucky dip. Pull out a fucking rattlesnake, I'll be like, ow! That fucking just bit me.
How about Barry Crocker? That is not popular. Not popular was the answer to that.
Yeah. I'm thinking it's fucking good, right?
Yeah, you're onto it. What about Barry Crocker?
Let's have a bit of a look. We'll have a bit of a Barry shocker. Yeah.
Is it a shocker?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was have a look.
It's a
outside.
shocker.
Have a Barry. I was wrong.
How about a banana bender?
A politically correct answer.
Someone from Queensland.
Oh, yes, that too.
Let me find another one.
Not the woofter. Bloody banana bender. Yeah, but Queenslanders. Yeah, okay, cane toads.
What's a bin chicken?
That's an ibis.
Yeah. A bit of a yarn.
Have a chat.
That's what you did for 3 hours.
Before the show.
Yep.
Catching up with me, mate. Having a shocker. There's a couple of Barry Ockers. There's a few there tonight.
What about Bonza?
Oh, it's just good. That's great, mate.
It's awesome. Yeah. Yep, you're under it.
Bonza, bro.
Brass Razoo.
No idea. I wouldn't have a brass razoo.
You have no money.
No money? Never the same.
That's what it says. Says you have no money.
I think it's just. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys. But I think it's just I have no idea. I have no. I wouldn't have a brass razoo. I've got nothing. I guess no money. Yeah, but nothing. I just got nothing. Wouldn't have a brass razoo. I got no. Yeah. Brad says it's one of my offside in a bit of a yard.
Cactus.
Oh, that's stuffed, mate. Cactus, it's stuffed.
Yeah, broken or useless. James is onto it. I want to see if I can find any.
You trying to find something to stump me on?
I'm trying to find funny ones instead of ones that are just shortened versions of words. Like, I'm scrolling through and we've got croc.
It'll test me a bit harder than that.
What about a cub? What about a cub?
A cub?
Yep.
Well, can you use that in a sentence? Cub?
Yeah. He's a bit of a cub.
No, I don't know.
He's a cub, I guess. A cashed up bogan.
Oh, is it?
That's what it says on here.
I've never used that.
I've never used it either, but I'm sure if we said it, we'd just say cashed up bogan. I don't think we'd ever say cub.
I might be a few people call me a cub. You just bought another tonight, fucking cub.
What about Dad and Dave?
Dad and Dave, Steel Rudd. So Steel Rudd, if you want to go back in history, Tyler, Steel Rudd was the poet or the author that wrote Dad and Dave. Steel Rudd was from Drayton, Clifton area. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Am I going too far?
Old Fart Shed, g'day.
No,
you're right. No.
Steel Rudd, Alara, Clifton.
There you go.
Drayton, he's from all that area. And Dad and Dave, he wrote a story of Dad and Dave about the dog with the dynamite.
It says on here it's rhyming slang for a shave, and Dad and Dave was a popular radio show.
It was a very popular radio show. So, and it was written by Steel Rudd. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Look that up.
There you go.
I learned about that in school, primary school. We actually had a monument, Steel Rudd, out the front of our primary school in Drayton.
There you go. What about a dead ringer?
Oh, that's just spot on. He's a looker. He's
exactly the same. Yep.
Yep.
Like a doppelganger. Exactly. Different term from another country. There you go.
Dead ringer, that bloody stringer. We got Alex. Alex is here. I say hi, UFO. Alex is here.
G'day, UFO.
Alex, they're testing me on.
How about Donna Steve Bradbury?
Oh, it's just come in, from last to first.
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Bradbury. You do a Bradbury, you just asked your way through it. Absolutely asked your way through it. Everyone's fallen over. You've come in first. You were running last. Everyone's fucked up. You've come first. Bradbury. Is that close enough?
Yeah.
Steel Rudd's Corner says, Mum, that was in
There you go. About a fizzer.
Fizzer. Oh, it's just a bit of a letdown.
Yeah.
She's a bit of a fizzer. Blew out. Asked for the win, says Scotty.
Get a Guernsey.
Oh, you got the job.
Yeah.
You got the Guernsey. You got the job.
Yeah, you received an award. Get on your goat.
Get on your goat. I'm not too sure. I think that one might have me.
You're annoying me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, Rob's got one there in the chat.
Fig jam.
Fuck, I'm good. Just ask me.
Yep.
Snafu and Tafu. Oh, shit, I don't know, Jones. You might have me on those ones. Snafu.
They're not on here.
No, I think he's got me on them.
They're not on my website either. So I can't even cheat and look them up.
No, I think he's got me on Snafu. Tafu.
Going off like a bucket of prawns in the sun.
Oh, it means it's fucked. She's all gone, mate.
Going smelly.
Yep.
Going off like a frog in a sock.
That means she's a goer. Woo!
Going
crazy.
Off
like a frog. Woo!
It says going crazy.
That was it. That was it, definitely.
How about as full as a goog?
Well, this is probably me tonight.
Yeah. It's another crazy word for drunk. How about a goose?
All fucked up. I never would have got that. Snafu. Situation normal, all fucked up. This really fucked up is Tafu. John Lee had it. He knew it. What was that one? Goose.
Yep.
I know the goose was in the Mad Max film. Obviously, the goose. That's not the goose. Sorry, in what sense are you using the goose as?
You're a goose.
Oh, well, it just means you're an idiot.
Yes, you are. Continuing on.
Root, root. I'll let you get away with that one.
Yeah, a minute. Give me a minute. How about a King Brown?
King Brown.
Yeah.
Well, obviously it's a snake, but I've not used it in a slang term. No, I don't know.
There's a 750 ml bottle of beer.
Really?
That's what it says, yeah.
A 750 ml bottle of beer. What have we got in the 750 bottle of? I'm trying to think of what 750 ml bottles of beer we have. Other than the Darwin Stubby, which I think is bigger than that. Long neck, King Brown. So you'd also call that a long neck, Tyler, would you?
Yeah, probably. Probably here somewhere.
Long neck Stubby.
Yeah, that's a long neck. Yep, says 750 ml bottle of beer.
I certainly know that term, long neck. So get a long neck Stubby. And you would get 4X in a long neck. I guess, yeah, they must be 750 mil.
Tally is another one. Gary's onto it, yep.
Tawley, yeah, Tawley.
Tawley, yeah. I probably read that wrong. I don't know why I read it as Tally for whatever reason. My brain just read it like that.
I've never heard of it called a King Brown.
Well, there you go. How about Piece of Piss?
Oh, mate, that's easy. That's a piece of piss. That's
Yep.
right. That's so easy. We'll do that. No worries. Piece of piss.
What do we got? What else have we got? One for the road.
One more beer, mate. Chuff off. Hey?
Yep.
Is that it?
Yeah, that is it.
What else is the test tonight? I don't think
what do people want to? Yeah, no, I don't think so. What do people want me to test him on?
We could do. I think you got movie quotes. You got test me on the 80s. That's I feel I'm pretty confident on the 80s. Movie quotes, pretty good with.
All right. I got some Australian movie quotes. We're going to do Finish the Line.
Finish the line.
Yep. Finish the line. So this is.
That's not a quote.
No, that's the name of the quiz. That's the name of the game show.
Oh yeah, okay. Because you had me on the first one. I'm thinking I've never heard that.
Yeah, this is Finish the Line with Dave as our contestant.
Okay,
he's here. We're going to start off easy. That's not a knife.
This is a knife.
That's a knife, actually.
Is it?
That's what it says on here.
I'm pretty sure he held up the. Nah, I'll call him. Let's video referee.
I'm finding the YouTube video. Hang on.
Let's bring up the clip of
play it in the background.
He says,
skip through to front.
Yeah, sure, kid. This is a knife.
And your wallet.
Nick, give him your wallet.
I'm sure.
What for?
Playing it in the background.
He's got a knife.
That's not a knife.
I can't hear it.
That's a knife.
He does say that's a knife.
Does he really?
Yep.
Pussy. Should say this. Man up, Mick Dundee, you pussy.
You did get the right film though. Tell him.
Tell him he's dreaming.
Yep.
Castle.
Who says it?
Well, the dad from the castle. What's his name? Shit. Carrigan. His last name's Carrigan. I can't think of his first fucking name.
Daryl
Carrigan. That's it. Daryl Carrigan. There you go. Everyone else got me with that's a knife. James was.
Now this one we're stepping it up because you're gonna have to. There's a fair bit of quote here, and I'm only gonna read the first few words of it. I am the Knight Rider.
Oh, I can't repeat that whole thing. I am the Knight Rider. No, I can't.
Come on, Diggles does it.
I know Diggles does it, and he does it really well.
I'm a fuel-injected suicide machine. I am the rocker. I am the roller. I am the out-of-controller.
I can't tell it. Read it correct. I am the Knight Rider. I'm a fuel-injected
suicide machine.
No.
I can't do the voice.
Come on.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
You can do it.
I am the Knight Rider. I know I can't do it. It's not going to work.
No, you were close.
It's not going to work. Hang on, I'll bring up the video and I'll mouth it in the background.
It's good, Tyler.
No, I can't do it.
Bring it. The crowd is here. They are wanting to hear it.
James was all over it. G'day, dads. How you going? Darren Davidson as well. G'day.
in a rocker. I'm a night roller. You just gotta love it. You just gotta go for it.
I've got another one for you.
Rolling die, says Gypsy. Step right up, fool, and watch the kid lie down the rubber road, rag to freedom.
Now, I've got one. I'm going to give you a hint for this one.
Okay.
This one is it's from your doppelganger. From before you grew out your beard. There's a smell in here.
Well, it's obviously from Shane Jacobson and what was that movie?
Kenny. Yes, shit. Yeah. You are correct. Shit.
Oh. I don't remember the quote. Oh, I don't know.
There's a smell in here that will outlast religion.
That was a great movie. That was a good one. I think everyone's having a ball. I do need another drink though, Tyler.
Do you? Well, to get your next drink, you've got to get this quote correct.
Okay.
I'm going to make it nice and easy for you. I'm going to read out most of the quote, and you've just got to get the final part. I am a nice shark, not a mindless eating machine. If I am to change this image, I must first change myself. Fish are...
What?
It's from Finding Nemo. Surely you can get this one. It's Bruce. He says, I'm a nice shark, not a mindless eating machine. If I am to change this image, I must first change myself. Fish are...
For eating?
Fish are friends, not food.
The complete opposite.
I thought for sure you would have gotten that one. Hey, Scotty Sherrington was all over it.
Oh, it's cracking up. How do we end up on Finding Nemo? Finding Nemo.
It's on the best Australian movie lines.
Is Finding Nemo an Australian movie?
It's in I don't know if it's actually Australian, but it is in Australia. It's set in Australia.
What, the Barrier Reef?
It's in Sydney.
I'll get another drink. Hang on. You can just talk to everyone else about what else you'll quiz about next.
I'm just looking. What's the US film? What are we going to quiz Dave on next? See if this website wants to load for me. Try and get some more movie quotes in on it. Have a look. Yes. It is. It is exactly that. Mal, it is exactly that. Episode 99. All right, he's back. He's back. I've got another quote for you here.
I did just cop some flack from the peanut gallery out there as I was getting a drink. I got the how did you not know fish are friends, not food? Yelled at me as I got a drink.
Actually, that's a good idea. Thanks, Brad, for that idea.
Cheech and Chong quotes have you got, Dave? Cheech and Chong, John Lee. I watched a lot of Cheech and Chong in my younger days. I haven't watched Cheech and Chong for a long time. So you could definitely probably get me on it. Episode 100 again. Piss Dave, Dads. Thanks, pal. 100%. It's Jamie Wilnut's fault because we were having a few drinks and chatting on the phone well before the show since about 4 o'clock. Savi. Wilnuts, if you're watching, it's your fault. I hope you're enjoying this.
All right. I've got.
Roy says Sally sent all sister stuff to me because Roy is like, why is sister's Bluebird's coffee cup still sitting over there? I'm sure he can see it on the camera.
Now, I've got some quotes for you. They're all from the same movie. We're starting off easy. What color is she, man?
Green?
No. I like to dig the hue.
I like to dig the hue. Yeah, green is not.
Yeah. You were supposed to finish that quote, not answer me.
Ah.
Can you finish this quote? A piece from here and a piece from there.
No, I can't.
What else does he say? It's the last of the...
Oh, shit, I don't know.
The V8s.
Last of the V8. Oh, that's a Mad Max quote. Sorry, you two different movies.
I did change movies. I said running an empty movie.
No, that's a Mad Max quote.
Yes, I did realise that after I said it. I spot a black Chev.
A 57. A Spotto. Blind. 57. 2-door. Am I close?
Yeah. Now, this is the next one. This is you answering back. How does she look, Mike? You said you could quote this whole movie.
No, when I was 15. How does she look, Mike? I don't know. She looks fucking great, Mike.
She shines like a star.
I was so close. Fucking piss off.
Did you check the jets?
All right, she still snatches in second.
All right, I've got some Mad Max quotes for you. I'll tell you the movie and see if you can get it. We're gonna go with a Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
The first place you'll find is a sleaze pit called Bartertown. Now, if the earth doesn't swallow you up first...
Bartertown will?
Yeah, sort of. That place sure as hell will.
Yeah.
You're on the right track. James, check the jets. Thanks, James. Have you seen Mad Max Fury Road?
Oh, I have seen it. I've seen it once.
All right.
I've never watched it more than once.
My name is Max. My world is...
No, I got nothing.
Fire and Blood.
If I even guessed, I was not even close to that. Obviously, I've watched it once and do not remember that much of it at all. Everybody in the comments is spot on. Look at these guys. Passionate.
How about from Mad Max, the original? That thing in there. That's not.
That's not the goose.
Yeah, you're onto it. There you go. I had to sort of prompt you a little bit extra there, but we got there.
Yeah, that's not the goose.
I'm scared, Fifi. You know why?
Oh. No. Now you got me on that one.
It's that rat circus out there. I'm beginning to enjoy it.
I'm scared Fifi. Who was he talking to? He said, I'm scared Fifi. Rat circus out there. Okay. No, you got me on that one.
The chain in those handcuffs is?
The chain in those handcuffs?
Yep.
Shit, I don't know.
High tensile steel.
I don't know.
The chain in those handcuffs is high tensile steel. It'll take you 10 minutes to hack through it with this. Now, if you're lucky, you can hack through your ankle in 5 minutes. Go.
Yes. I do remember that bit. Okay, he's down in the gully. Yeah, he's got on, mate. Yep.
How about Mad Max 2? The deal was I wouldn't kill you.
Oh, shit, I should really know this way much better than this. Nah.
I reckon you got a bargain, don't you?
That's great. That's a great line. Fuck, that's a good line.
I'm just here for
shits and giggles.
I'm just here for the gasoline. If it's all the same to you.
I fucking got nothing.
If it's all the same to you, I'll drive that tanker.
Oh, wow. Really bad at this. No. We'll have another drink. That'll help.
I've got to see if I can find some more quotes. Darren Davidson gave one for me. He said, shoot straight, you bastards.
No.
Don't make a mess of it.
Oh, maybe I've had too many drinks. Brad, you're missing out. This is classic Dave.
See you, Brad. The world is a funny place, no? Sometimes you pick your dog. Sometimes your dog picks you.
It is not what it went through my head to say, and I thought it's not appropriate. Don't say that. You would have been disappointed in me, Tyler, if I
All right.
through.
Got one here for you. That's just what this country needs. A blank in a blank on a blank.
What are we talking about? What movie we're in?
I don't know. It doesn't tell me what movie. It just I got to fill in the blanks. So I'm gonna put your answers into this quiz and see if you're right.
That's what this country needs. What was it? A blank on a blank.
A blank in a blank on a blank.
A hooker in an FJ on a fucking drive-in theatre.
I have a feeling you might be wrong. I'm gonna wait for the comments.
But it was a great night. Oh, come on. Do you remember that night? Come on, guys. You think back early days when you had a hooker in an FJ at the fucking drive-in. Oh my God, was it another great night?
Yep. John Lee was onto it, and Darren Davidson as well. That's just what this country needs. A cock in a frock on a rock.
What was that from?
The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen in the Desert.
Was it really?
Yep.
That's classic.
That is classic. Blank, blank, pig. Blank, blank.
Fuck you, pig. I'll fuck you up. No?
It's not that kind of movie.
Sorry.
That'll do, pig. That'll do. It's from Babe.
Oh, Babe. That'll do. I was so close. So close.
The dingo blank my baby.
The dingo stole my baby.
Took was the quoted line.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Is way better than the other one that popped into my head, into Drunk Dave's head. That'll do. Darren Davidson there on it. I'm cracking myself up.
Now, I asked you this one before, so I'm going to see if you remember it. There's a smell in here that will blank. Outlast religion.
Oh, fuck you up.
It's blank. It was 2 words. We're so getting demonetized for this episode. I'm going home with the wrong guy. I'm going home. Blank.
What?
I don't know this one.
Blank. There was like 17 blanks in that sentence. That is just confusing. I have no idea. I'm going home with the wrong guy. Blank. No, I've got nothing. That'll not get us demonetized if I say it out loud. What do you got?
I don't know yet. I'm just... Let me click I give up so I can get the answer. I'm going home in a panel van.
What movie is that?
Is looking for Ali Brandy.
Is that even a movie?
That's what it says. It's a movie. Maybe.
I never heard of that.
It's a 2000 Australian film. Looking for Ali Brandy. It's rated 7 out of 10 on IMDb. If it's in a blank or it's in a blank, you can't get rid of the Babadook.
The Babadook? If it's in a blanket or a piece of bacon, you can't get rid of the Babadook.
If it's in a word or if it's in a look, you can't get rid of the Babadook.
Oh, look, you can't deny that I just made you laugh.
You did.
What was that out of?
It's out of the movie called The Babadook.
I have no freaking idea what Babadook is.
I've never heard of it either. It's a horror movie from 2014. There you go.
Okay, Babadook. Good old Babadook.
You treat us like a pack of blank.
Oh, get this demonetized with the first option that pops into my head.
You treat us like a pack of glass.
Mother, not what I was thinking.
I think these are like cult Aussie films.
Treat us like a pack of glass. What was that?
That's from The Dish.
Oh, The Dish. Okay, I know The Dish.
There you go.
Have you watched The Dish? That's a good movie.
I haven't watched The Dish.
Oh, no, that's a good movie. It's about the moon landing and they use a satellite dish in Australia.
There you go. This is going straight to...
Oh, I've never heard of that.
You actually... I'm a bit worried now.
Is that a movie?
It is a movie. It's out of a movie.
Okay, we'll go with that.
This is going straight to the pool room.
Oh, that's the castle.
Yeah. I was asking you the quote. This is going straight to.
I thought you said the movie was going straight to.
That was the quote.
That's Daryl Carrigan again from the castle. This is going straight to the pool room, bro. Everyone in the comment, I can see like 27 comments on the screen. Maybe 2, but it looks like 27.
Have you seen The Princess Bride?
No.
Okay, I won't bother then.
No. You think I've seen The Princess Bride?
Well, maybe you've seen this part. I think it's been I haven't seen the movie, but I know of this scene. You go,
Right.
"Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father." You know the next line? "Prepare to die."
No, I don't. You did really well. That is the best you've done. Your impressions. I am impressed. No, I have no idea. Jiggle. What is it? Jiggle, father.
Inigo Montoya.
Inigo Montoya.
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Father, prepare to die. No, I got no idea.
All right.
That's good.
Got some good questions for you. You have already The Princess Bride.
Oh, that was The Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Is that a movie?
Yeah, I think I've only ever seen that scene. It's been shared around.
That is just something of just the name would just turn me off. Oh, you want to watch The Princess Bride? No.
All right, I've got some more questions for you. You've already answered a couple of these tonight, so we'll get you going again. Name the character in the movie Crocodile Dundee, who, while in New York City and confronted by a knife-wielding would-be robber, said, "That's not a knife. That's a knife."
Oh, Mick Dundee.
All right. Continuing on.
That's not
It was said quite often throughout this movie by her sister, "You're terrible, Muriel." In which sleeper hit movie?
Muriel's Bride.
Or
Muriel's Wedding.
All right, here you go. Muriel's Wedding. We'll answer with
Maybe
that for now.
Maybe I say the right words.
You did already answer this one before, technically. Which Aussie iconic apocalyptic road movie has these lines? The last of the V8 Interceptors. A piece of history. Would have been a shame to blow it up.
Yeah, that was Mad Max.
In 1982's Running on Empty, which was released in the United States as Fast Lane Fever.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There you go. When told the colour of the car is green, which actor as Rebel, a blind man living in the outback, said these memorable words? "Green is nice."
Which actor?
Yeah, I'll give you 4 options.
I don't know his actor.
I'll give you 4 options. Was it Maximilian Schell, Max Bygraves, Max Cullen, or Mad Max?
Maximilian. It was Maximilian. Am I right? Is it Maximilian?
I'll tell you in a second. We got a few more questions in the quiz before we can submit our answers.
What? How does this shit work? Come on.
I'll tell you at the end how many you got right. Question number 5. Australians seem to love making war movies, usually based on fact. Which Bruce Beresford directed Aussie movie featured this well-known reply when questioned by the court? Under what rule were the prisoners shot? Lead character says, "We shot them under Rule 303. The 303 refers to a cartridge size. Was it the odd angry shot, the light horseman, Gallipoli, or Breaker Moran?
I'll go with the light horseman. I really have no idea. 303. Nah, I got nothing on that one.
Question number 6. This passage was spoken by emerging international Aussie actor Eric Bana in the lead role of which movie? Neville's really hurt, Chop. I think we need to take him to a hospital.
Chopper.
Said by... Oh, all right, well, there you go. I'll go for it. Do you know what he replies with?
What was the quote again? Sorry?
You want me to drive him to the hospital in my car? Why would I shoot a bloke? Bang. Can you finish the quote? Then carry him to the bloody car, whiz him off to the hospital at 100 miles an hour, defeats the purpose of having shot him in the first place. I find that bloody insulting.
Good job. Fucking good old Chop.
Which road movie starring Mel Gibson gave us these lines in the opening movie sequence? I am the Knight Rider. I am a fuel-injected suicide machine. Which Mad Max movie?
Mad Max 1. Everyone's on that one. They're like, Drunk Dave can get that one.
I'm going to skip over that one, because that one isn't very good. The castle contained many famously familiar quotes, including "Tell him he's dreaming," "That's going straight to the pool room," and "Just feel the serenity." What is the name of the popular actor as Daryl Kerrigan, who spoke these oft-repeated lines?
Oh, shit.
You want your options?
Yeah, okay.
Charles Bud Tingwell, Errol Flynn,
No.
Eric Bana, or Michael Caton?
Michael Caton.
And question number 10, final question.
The others were all in the movie, by the way.
Pardon?
All the other ones you mentioned were in the movie.
Oh, there you go. Well, question number 9, because I skipped a question. Which Aussie movie gave us this memorable line? It was spoken by the lead character when asked how people reacted when told what he does for a living. People freak out because they think I'm handling the stuff. I don't know if they think I eat it or whether they think I scrub it on myself. I plummet.
Oh, that's Shane Jacobson.
Yeah, submitting the answers.
Okay.
So, running on empty. You got that one wrong. The actor was Max Cullen.
What did I say?
Maximilian Schell.
Oh.
You probably just said Maximilian. You were like, that one.
Possibly.
The one where you answered the Light Horseman was Breaker Moran.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't really know that one.
The last of the V8 Interceptors, a piece of history. Would have been a shame to blow it up. You said Mad Max. It was Mad Max 2. You got Muriel's Wedding right. You got Mick Dundee right. Chopper right. Mad Max 1 right. And then you got the last 2 right as well.
Is that a pass or a fail?
It's a pass. 7 out of 10. Or 6 out of 10 is over 50%. I did answer one of the questions for you.
Holy crap. We're in trouble tonight. I think we're going to go with the what's on.
You got to pass out on the couch, so. After the show. Darren Davidson's got a question for you. What was the dog's name who was the son of Coco?
What the? No, I got nothing. I don't know what movie we're in. No. Sorry. I got nothing. He's got me. I got nothing. Son of Coco? Coco? Coco Jr.? I got nothing. Yeah. All right. What's on, Toller? What's on? What are we going to this weekend? Freaking rain and...
Not sure yet. Good question. Joe's Diner is on this weekend.
No.
No? Cancelled? Okay. Weather?
Tonight. Got cancelled.
Well, I'll scroll past that then. Queensland Cruising, Sunshine Coast car meet at Aussie World.
Okay. I haven't seen That's still going ahead at this stage. Son of Coco. Darren Davis seems so fucking obvious.
I read too far through, did I? DFO Mega Meet at the Brisbane Airport, 8 p.m. till 9 p.m. on Saturday. Cars and Culture is on Sunday at Espresso 25, 8 a.m. till 11 a.m. That's usually a massive event there, the Cars and Culture. And that's all I have in the What's On for this weekend.
Shit, I did pretty bad considering last week I had like...
Yeah, it's probably might be the fact that you had no internet for a few days leading up to the show.
That could have caused it. I will
say... But in saying that, there is a lot of rain forecasted for this weekend, so events in southeast Queensland are probably going to get pulled.
We're struggling for content for come Tuesday. Yeah, we're doing our best, guys. The Gemini is in the shop, the HJ is in the shop. So we can't film those. So we'd like to take you for a drive in the Gemini, but we can't. Last Friday in the pissing down rain, absolute pissing down rain. We took it to ProTrack, into ProTrack suspension and performance at Browns Plains. Dropped it off to Darren, and he's replacing all the suspension in the Gemini.
Yeah, I imagine you're onto it there, Brennan. I'd say that with the forecast, it does say Sunshine Coast to Bundaberg, severe thunderstorms all weekend. So
yeah,
say that Aussie World show from Queensland Cruising may also get cancelled.
Yeah, so the Gemini's got upgraded sway bars and stuff getting made. They're all custom made. So right now, we probably won't have it back for this weekend because it's getting all custom made. We have custom made intakes out, and there's heaps going on. The Gemini is going to be a big build, guys.
Johnny's got one here. He says March 6th, the Reverence car meet, Brook Street, Toowoomba, between Bridge Street and Jellicoe Street from 3 p.m. Backed by popular demand, the nostalgic downtown street meet everyone has been asking us to run again, and this time it will be even better thanks to a generous invitation from Mouseproof Brewery.
Sounds the guy.
And Blokes World will be there.
Oh, there you go.
Capture the event for a future episode.
We'll keep an eye out because we'll bring you heaps of shit with the Gemini. We'll bring you heaps of stuff with the HJ. The HJ is ready to go. The gearbox is built. Mark's has got everything ready to go. Mark's workshop. So it's ready to go. We just got to get it in there. We just need some good weather so we can get it on the truck and take it up to Rob's Armstrong.
Yep.
Drop it off, get the box done, converter done. Yep. And the HJ will be good to go. And the Gemini build is going to be big. The Gemini build is going to take some time. It is currently a low turbo setup. It's going to be massive. Tyler, what do you reckon?
It is. We won't spoil too much on the show tonight. Let's leave it at that. There's stuff happening. Suspension is happening at the moment.
Definitely tell too much.
Yes.
Suspension is happening at the moment, but that's probably all going to change as well.
So, James says, listen, Mother Nature is turning shit up to 11, so you give us content when you can. We'll try and work something out for this week anyways. We'll have a chat about it and see what we can do.
Tyler, when did we ever miss a Tuesday night video?
Only once recently, I think. I think they've both misses have been this year.
But you put something out for the miss, right?
I did actually, yeah. I did put out the
so I'd call that a non-miss.
Yeah, I did put out the highlights video. I put out the highlights video.
We've done a highlights video. It's been years. Literally years.
Yes. And What was it here? I did read another one. John Lee says, forget the shed, build an arc for your cars.
Shed build does have to happen.
Yep.
I thought about ringing them. Scotty S is on the job too.
Yep. There you go. But I think that's about all we have for you. Oh, Mum said we're going fishing too. You.
We may have gone looking at the all the roads that we couldn't have got out of in the last week and collected a lot of bloodworms off the side of the road. People that don't know me, that I haven't been out fishing for years, but used to always go digging bloodworms, and we just pulled up at a flooded road crossing, and there was bloodworms all over the road. So we grabbed about 300 bloodworms, and I've got them in a tub at the back, and it's a possible fishing trip this weekend to
there you go.
See
you, Rob. Thanks for dropping
yellow
in.
belly on a few bloodworms.
There you go. Well, alrighty, that's about all we have for everyone. Thanks everyone for being here, hanging out, watching, chatting, having a laugh with us, and just enjoying the night. It was good fun.
Tyler, did you get a laugh even though you're sober, Tyler?
I got some good laughs tonight.
Laughing at your dad?
Yep.
Just the usual.
Yep.
Not
it is.
Not the first time. Thank you, guys.
Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Stay in that right lane.
Yeah.